Morning all. Now, has anybody noticed a slightly worrying trend that's coming across at the moment? It's like under the radar at the moment. Not hearing very much about it. Little bits of in media, left, right, and Chelsea, but you're not getting it on the mainstream media. I think it's going to come into the public psyche and into the media in general, slowly but inevitably. Have you noticed how there is I don't know, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, and this sounds as though I'm coming across as a conspiracy theorist, and I'm not at all. But have you noticed how there seems to be a trend towards preparing us for another lockdown? I mean, if we were to have another lockdown, what would you do? Would you comply? Would you refuse? Would you comply reluctantly? Would you comply willingly to lockdown again and to take on a mask mandate? Face nappies. Do we really want that? Well, let's have a look at the media and what's happening. And a lot of this is actually from this month, from August 2023. So let's have a quick look. Here we are, Fox News. New COVID subvariant, Eris, is now most common and fastest spreading in US, never going away. The language is inflammatory, to say the very least. That's Fox News. Let's look at something else. The Daily Mail. New COVID variant BA6 is probably already in the US. Experts warn. Now, who are these experts? Who are these scientists? Are they medical scientists? Are they social scientists? What kind of experts are they? Are they experts in the field of medicine, or are they experts in the field of manipulation? I sound like a conspiracy theorist already, but I'm not. Amid calls for masks to return. There you go. Return of the mask. And all these are from August 2023. The Mirror. New ultra-mutated COVID variant, dubbed the real deal, may already be in the UK. Experts warn. Again, who are these experts? Where are the names? Where are the credentials? Are we being told? What's going on? Is it going to happen again? I think it's inevitable. Are you going to comply? I don't know whether I will. Oh, yes, I do. No, I'm not. Let's have a look at another. Daily Mirror. Irish Mirror, in fact. Urgent COVID warning as experts call for public to wear masks again due to worrying new variant. Have you noticed all the trigger words they're using? Worrying new variant, urgent, warning, experts. Let's have a look at something else here. Independent. New COVID wave has begun and masks should be worn again. Scientists warn. Who are these scientists? Social scientists, the people who know how to control the masses. Is that what it is? Have all the conspiracy theories, have all the tin hat, foil hat wearing people, all the people who we've been calling tinfoil hat wearing people, have they been right all along? Could they have been right? Well, we know what the government's like anyway. We know that they will manipulate us at every move if they possibly can. So why not? Let's have a look at something else. GB News. New COVID variant leads to scientists demanding rules for lockdown reimposed on Britain. Demanding. These scientists are demanding. Who voted for these scientists? Who voted for these scientists to demand anything? I can demand they sling the bloody hooks, but they can't demand anything. They can advise the government, who can demand. They work for us. They can bog off. as far as I'm concerned. It's just about, it's like we've got ULEZ coming in, we've got net zero, we've got COVID. It's all seems to be this huge melting pot of vitriol aimed directly at Joe Public and his family. Let's have a look. Here we go. Communist British, this is the Mail Online. Communist British scientist dubbed Stalin's nanny, who wanted face masks and social distancing forever, is given top job at the World Health Organization. Now, I think we all know who this is, and I think we've all come across her before. Let's have a look at it. Here we are. Susan Mitchell. Self-confessed communist, member of the Communist Party. She was rightly dubbed Stalin's nanny. So radical and coming up with such radical ideas about lockdowns, permanent lockdowns, permanent mask wearing. We don't need it. I can't hardly speak now because I'm getting a little bit annoyed at myself. And then here we go. The Telegraph. Britain must prepare for harder lockdowns, says Matt Hancock. Oh, who takes Matt Hancock seriously now? I mean, what's he going to do? He's no power over anything. He's going to go and take himself off to the jungle. Is he going to lock himself in a broom cupboard with Gina Lollobrigida? Nobody takes Matt Hancock seriously anymore. I don't think anybody ever did take Matt Hancock seriously. He's a horrible little man. And there we go. So, apart from that, so there we have the warnings. Now, we have kind of lies, untruths, bending of the truth. Some of these are from last year. They're not actually from within the last month at all. Let's have a look. Look at this now. Is it all right to enjoy lockdown? Is it all right to enjoy lockdown? The kind of this subliminal message, isn't it? Not, is it all right to enjoy lockdown? What they're saying is, it's all right to enjoy lockdown. Let's have a look at something else. Hating lockdown, a third of Brits have actually enjoyed it. Right, who are these third of Brits that have actually enjoyed it? Because I don't know where they are, because I've never met any of them. I've never heard anybody on talk on the radio. I've never heard anybody talk on the TV. I've never read anything that any of them have said in social media and mainstream media. I don't know who these people are. I strongly suspect they don't exist. What say you? Let's have a look. We missed lockdown. Nostalgia for 2020 sweeps TikTok as Gen Zers insist the pandemic was their best year ever and a welcome break from reality. Well, Gen Zers, I mean, do you think that if you want? I don't know. You only need to go on TikTok to see what Gen Zers think. I don't think anybody's going to take their opinion or the majority of the opinion, or at least the Gen Zers. I'm not doing them all down. At least the Gen Zers who post on TikTok, I don't think anybody's going to take them seriously. And apart from anything else, TikTok is a Chinese-run platform. Oh, I despair. Here we go. Last one. Britain may well repeat its lockdown blunders sooner than anyone thinks. Lockdown blunders, what does that mean? Does it mean we didn't lock down hard enough? Does it mean we didn't lock down soon enough? Does it mean we shouldn't have locked down at all? Does it mean we locked down the wrong people? Does it mean that we shouldn't have locked down the young? Does it mean we should have only locked down the old and frail people like me? And even then, I don't want to be locked down. I'll tell you what I'll do, pal. I'll take my chance with everybody else. If you remember about lockdown, and this is what they want imposing again, this was when people couldn't be at the funerals. This is when the Queen had to sit on her own at her husband's funeral, miles from anybody else. What a harrowing spectacle that was. You hear of people banging on nursery home windows to get the attention of the dying parents because they aren't allowed in. What kind of a society do we want to live in? Do you want to live in that kind of society again? Because when they say it's just lockdown, it's not. It's lockdown and it's everything that goes along with it. I'll probably put this on my Primal England channel because, as well as my other one, because it's a bit out of the ordinary, but there's nothing wrong with a bit of social comment, is there? And I'd love to hear other people's opinions if they think that lockdown would be necessary. What would have to occur to warrant another lockdown? Lockdown with everything that goes along with lockdown. What say you? Like and subscribe. Thank you very much. We're off for a walk. See you on the flip. Peace and love.